Yo, you know what's really messed up? Check this out. Used to date this woman back in the day, a couple years back, about a year and a half ago, just before I became a monk. Probably the reason why it made me become a monk. But anyway, yeah, talking about, something that's really messed up in terms of like dealing with, women and being in relationships, how you cannot please them. Now, check this out. This is really messed up. Dated this woman. She told me that she had a list of 60 attributes that she wanted in a man. 60. You heard me. And I was like, I didn't even know how to respond to it. So she wanted to show me this list. And I was like, nah, I don't want to see it. So she was like, no, I really want you to see it because I want you to see how good of a man you are and all of this stuff about how dope I am. I said, well, all right, there's 60 attributes you want. How many did I get? Do you know what she said? Listen to this. She said I got 58 attributes that she wanted in a man out of the 60 she wrote. Unbelievable. Long story short, let me fast forward it to the in relationship. We dated for about maybe like a year, maybe a year and a half, something like that. We went on 2 vacations together to Florida, right? So after the second one, man, the relationship started dwindling. I kind of feeling like, she really wasn't, taking the whole relationship seriously. And then one day I got on the phone with her and I told her like, yo, real talk. And this was before I was MGTOW. I guess I was already coming into the fullness of MGTOW before I even knew it. That I told her, I'm not feeling you because like, yo, you talk too much. You need to keep your mouth closed. You're not humble enough. And then, of course, that went left. I'm a New Yorker. She's a New Yorker. So, talking to any type of woman in an urban environment who's progressive, she just lost it. Mind you, didn't tell you this. She's a nurse. She's working on her PhD. She already got a master's. She makes 6 figures. I don't make 6 figures. You dig? So that's another issue. But that's not the point. The point is that she wrote a list of 60 attributes. I started bringing it up in the conversation when she started defending herself about me telling her to keep her mouth shut. She talks too much. She needs to be more humble. She started defending herself. I said, yo, check this out. You shouldn't have anything to say. Well, why are you going to talk to me? You can't tell me. I said, I know all that. I can't tell you all this stuff. But what I can tell you is that you created a list. And that list has 60 attributes that you wanted in a man. And you wanted me to see it. And I kept telling you that I didn't want to see it. And I told her, you know why? Because I wanted to see what are you going to do when I do something or say something that you don't like I'm doing right now. Look how you're forgetting about the 58 attributes that I got that you required in a man. And there's 60 of them that you wanted. And you got 58. You see how you can't please a woman? So she's still running her mouth. I said, you're still running your mouth. You need to keep your mouth shut. Because if I got 58 out of 60, number 14 attribute, number 32 attribute states that you need to keep your mouth shut. Because the person that's telling you to shut up is not the person who's cheating on you. Because guess what? I was monogamous through the whole relationship. Follow me? Whether she knew it or not, I was. And I was only, twisting her out. That's how I roll. I used to roll. Anyway, she's still trying to defend herself. And I'm like, you still running your mouth. You got 58 out of 60 attributes, and all I'm telling you to do is shut your mouth. You need to be more humble. Now, mind you, when we used to get it in, yo, bro, let me tell you something, bro. This chick, I used to always tell her, like, yo, I'm not going to bust off until you tell me to bust off. And the whole time we used to get it in, used to be for an hour, no less. Straight like that, yo. Straight like that. No less than an hour. Then, an hour went by, maybe an hour and a half, whatever, hour, 20 minutes, an hour. And I was like, yo, what's up? You good? She was like, yeah, I'm good. I said, is it time or you want more? And she said, no, it's time for you to bust. I'm like, wow. Now, mind you, she done knocked out at least 10, 15 nuts within that whole time. The reason why I'm saying this is not to pump myself up. This is something even y'all brothers can do too. Keep your nut. Hold it. Tell her that shit. I'm a nut when you tell me to nut. You know why? This is the reason why I'm saying this. Is because it's showing your male prowessness, like your powers as a male. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't control me. You can't make me nut. I'm nut when I feel like it. You dig? I'm nut when I feel like it. So even though I'm telling her to let me know when you want me to nut, it's still me controlling it because you're doing everything you can. She's doing everything she can to try to get you to nut. And you not. You nutting when it's like, yo. And the reason why I'm saying this is because at least if the relationship's over, it will never be because you can't hold your nut. That's why I'm saying this. It'll never be because, oh, he was soft in the bed. You know, sometimes he got hard, sometimes he didn't get hard. You know, these are conversations that these chicks have with other chicks, talking about your manhood. You did, because I heard it. I've rapped the chicks. I've heard them say this. So I came up with this idea like, yo, okay, so from now on, whenever I get down with a chick, I'm going to tell them, yo, I'm not going to nut until you tell me. You know, and the reason why she tells me to nut is because she done spent herself out. So at least, you know, when the relationship's over, that's not the issue. So that's not the issue here. The issue is she can't have nobody telling her to shut the hell up. The issue is she can't have no man telling her that she's not humble enough. But I'm like, yo, what about the list? I kept telling her about the list, that she wrote. You created it. I got 58. Do you know what she said after a while? Because she couldn't take it anymore. Fuck that list. I don't care about that list. And then at that point I said, you see, that's the reason why I did not want to see the list. That's really messed up. That you sat there, wrote 60 attributes you wanted. You got 58 of them, right? And you still not happy. So the moral of this story is, no matter what you do, brothers, you cannot please a woman. You could actually get 58 attributes out of 60 attributes that a woman want, and you tell them to keep their mouth closed and be humble, and they can't. They can't do it. Even though if you keep your mouth closed, you still got a man that's got 58 attributes. What about all those other attributes? What about all those other good points that you required and you got them? And all I'm asking you to do is shut your damn mouth and be humble. And you get to have all those attributes. And check this out. And monogamy. So this is the reason why I love MGTOW, man, MGTOW, because you can't treat women like this, bro. You can't treat them nice. Because when you try to be monogamous, when you try to be a good dude and do the right thing by them, they're like crackheads. They want another hit. They could sit there with $1,000 worth of crack, smoke that shit up, and as soon as it's over, can I get one more? And that's exactly how a woman is. You cannot freaking please them. Because this taught me a lesson. That was the last relationship I was in. And that's just one of the reasons why I'm a monk now. Because I get a chance to reflect like I'm doing right now. I'm getting ready to really look over exactly what's happening. And it's helping me, preparing me for the next relationship I get into. Because the next relationship is going to be just like this. After dealing with that 60 attributes and I got 58 and I'm still, that guy. So when she tells the relationship that me and her had to the next guy, she ain't going to tell him about that damn list. She's going to tell him, oh, well, I did all this for him. I did that for him. Oh, he did a couple of somethings here and there for me. But for the most part, I'm the victim in this. So she's not going to tell the story about the 58 attributes that I got out of 60 to the next dude. So that being said, that lets me know that, the next relationship I got to be MGTOW all the way. I got to change up my script. So now, being abstinent from sex for a long period of time got me a chance to keep my head clear, So now the next relationship's going to be like this. Chick, you got 2 things that you're going to have to do to be involved with me. 2 rules you're going to have to follow. First rule, number 1, everything is going to be my way and you got to bend the knee. Bend the knee means you got to bow before me. You got to honor and respect me. That's the first thing you got to do. Bend the knee, bow before me. And respect me off the gate. That's the bottom line. And honor me. And I'll see if you're doing it. You got to say these words. You got to say them. You got to straight up say it, bro. You can't beat around the bush. And then the second thing she's got to do is you got to follow the first thing I just said you got to do. Those are the 2 things that she got to do. And you got to say it out the gate. Now, that being said, it's going to be difficult, because they're not going to want to do it. They're going to think that who the hell you think you are. But that's cool because there are some women that'll take that out the gate, depending on how you hold yourself as a man. You dig what I'm saying? You got your own car. You got your own bank account. You physically looking good, which is a big thing, man. Yo, my G's, when you are physically looking good, that is a big freaking plus in their eyes because they visual. They try to say that we visual. Lies, they are. Makeup, hair, eyelashes, heels, tight jeans. Who is visual? Us or them? Anyway, you know, you have your own bank account. You got your own crib. You know what I'm saying? You're holding your own. When they see all of those things, those are assets, resources. Once you show you got resources, then you can come out strong like the way I just said. Yo, chick, you're going to have to bend the knee just like in front of a king. You're going to have to bow. Say it, because I'm the man. And if you don't like it, I'm going to MGTOW and walk away. Because if she can't grasp those concepts, listen to what I just finished telling you. You can get 58 attributes out of 60 and you still not going to make this chick happy. So you got to realize that, yo, you might be able to go, you might have to go long periods of time without getting it in, or blue pill your ass back up and then take bull crap from them again. Like the bull crap that you took before. You know, simp out. You know, as they say in the MGTOW, language. Be a simp. Be a blue pillar again, just so you can lay down with them. The more we try to practice abstinence and become more stronger in that area, the less crap that you have to take, man, and watch how your money piles up. Watch how the money in your pocket gets bigger by not going on dates and spending money on them to make them happy. Because, yo, it don't make a difference how much money you spend. They happy the moment they see you spend it. 5 weeks later, it's like you didn't do shit. Case in point, engagement ring. How much did you spend on that engagement ring? 40 grand? 50 grand? 30 grand? 20 grand? 9 grand? Now, the marriage is over. Do you think she cared about how much you painstakingly saved up to get that damn engagement ring? They don't give a shit. So all of that money that you done spent, it goes right out the window. Why? Because you did something that they didn't like. So once you do something that they don't like, they don't care. You can get 58 attributes out of 60 and they still don't give a damn. Yo, that's really messed up.